Well, hello there. This is Sahara Drac, StormLegacy.com, and I got a little Legend of Quick Match for you. Hot, piping hot, steaming in a metal tube. It's a quick match game, cast by me. We got Treebeard here, playing the Malthael. Der Toastjager on the brand new Junkrat with the Joker skin tint. Garrett Hunt playing Medic. Gray Mame playing Gray Mane. And Hand Banana, an old Legends of Quick Match veteran, playing his beloved Cassia. We also have ourselves a Tracer, a Nazebo, a Stukov. Oh, a silenced Stukov. Get it? Because he casts press the E and then he gets silenced. Well, he doesn't. Well, I guess technically he is. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. He has a silence and he's silenced. Let me turn down this sound a little bit while I reel from my joke. There we go. And yeah, so Hand Banana getting knocked back by a little bit of a Junkrat bomb there. Junkrat, the newest hero, very chaotic hero, sows a lot of chaos wherever he goes. Kind of hard to manage a team fight with a Junkrat around. It takes a lot of practice to deal with, but also a very solid hero in his own right beyond just the stuff everywhere. So, what do we got going on here? We got on Tomb of the Spider Queen. I missed Nazebo dying because I'm a horrible person. Horrible person. They have a Medivh on the blue team. So they have a Medic and a Medivh, whereas the specialist for the red team is a Gazlo instead of a Medivh. So it's kind of like the blue team has double support. Kind of. Medivh kind of has a supportish feel. Most of his kit built around keeping others alive or CCing opponents. So, what's going on up top? The Greymane. Oh, Greymane was a bot. Okay, that guy's name isn't Greymane, it's Felupse. Alright, I feel much better now. There's Cassia, you know, doing pokes. Kind of build. She's going for the Q build. I admire that, Hand Banana, because that's the only build I go on Cassia, because it's the most fun, and it's pretty good. Kind of hard to stack, though. Checking it out. 6 stacks, that's not terrible for 2 minutes. It's not terrible at all. Tomb of the Spider Queen lends itself to this Q stacking quest pretty nicely. You're always in a lane against people. Ideally, you want to be against multiple people. But, alas, poor Yorick. Yorick Mori is from a different video game. We won't talk about him. Yeah. So gems, 28 gems for the blue team. There's a Tracer doing the big harass onto the Medic, but the Medic has the safeguard and just kind of laughs at Tracer's ult there. Hand Banana in a little deep against the Malthael. Malthael has a Medic healing him, and the percentage damage does take her out, sadly. So, Malthael Medic not phased by the Cassia going deep there. Meanwhile, we got the Greymane and the Nazebo trading blows. Trading Nazi blows. But no kills. Nazebo does tap. Greymane's got his Medivh with him, so he's feeling a little squirrely. Whenever there's a Medivh around, you're always like he puts down a portal, you're like, does this mean do I go kill myself now? And the answer is always yes. Always go kill yourself when there's a portal. Always. That's the little Legend of Quick Match advice from the most legendary Quick Match expert besides this Medivh. Boom. Portal out. Easy. Easy, boys. No zombie wall for you. Yeah. Cassia and Junkrat getting it on in the bottom lane. That's a kind of a, like, I don't even know if that is a matchup. Like, I would assume Cassia would win that matchup, though. Junkrat, extremely squishy. You can see a lot of damage. Like, barely anything happened to him and he's almost dead. Like, right here, Cassia should just be aggressive. Just dive the tower, kill him. He's dead. Hit him with 1 Q and an E, he's dead. But alas. Staying away from the towers, probably playing safer than I would, which is probably actually smart in the end. I would die, but I'd get that kill. And that's all that really matters in the end, doesn't it? Just ask Zul'jin. Not a lot happening in this game. A little bit of, oh, good God. I just looked at how long this game is. Hold on. I need to take a breath. I need to think about Eastern religion. Things they say. Centered myself. And, okay, let's go. We're going to speed it up a little. That's just happening. That is just happening. So, not a lot of action so far. There's a Tracer diving, dying. So, a lot of people die on the red team in the middle. I'm not going to analyze it because it's pre-10, and it was just brawling. And brawling against a medic when you're not level 10, you will always lose. That's why she's so good on Braxis. Don't brawl. Like, don't go for team fight anything before 10 against a medic. You will lose. Anyways, slow this back down here a little bit. There's the gray main diving deep onto the Nazebo. He's gonna pay for that though. But inching their way towards level 10 is the blue team. Treebeard on that Malthael, teleporting around. There's the Tracer, does not have the ult unfortunately. Gazlo with the big laser. Doing a lot of poke damage, but not able to get any kills so far. 8 kills to 1 is the tally in favor of the blue team thus far. So, meanwhile, we've got this epic going down. Looks like Handbanana has been eating some bombs because he's now got a lot less health than he did before. I think right here, what you're seeing here is an kind of a not entirely like I feel like Cassie is not entirely sure of Junkrat's capabilities. Like this Junkrat is being way too bold. This Junkrat should be dead. Even maybe not necessarily against just the Cassia, although I do think Cassia would just kill him. But standing here like this as a Junkrat with no buffer, someone should have came down and killed him because he's super easy to kill. Especially with him, see how he's throwing his bombs, his mine down, and just like he's not keeping his mine for escape. Cassia definitely could have been killing that. But the Blue Weavers do get the first turn in the game at the same time as their ults, which is the ideal time to get the first spiders of the game. Right as you hit your ults, and the other team doesn't have them. So, big trouble, little map, little tomb for the orange team here. Red team, I should say. So there it is. Cassia again getting a little aggressive on the trying to zone out the Junkrat, but mostly just clearing spiders. Let's check her stacks, shall we? 15, so that's that pace is definitely slowed down for Cassia, but there's one there. Coming up, I'm a hot grill playing Medivh. Classy. I like it. I don't actually like it. It's fine. There's a Stukov taking a lot of damage, and he's between a rock and a hard place with these portals right there. Just keep taking the portals, guys. Just keep... It's right there. When you are in this Cassia situation, obviously the portal's about to expire because Medivh... You know, he did take it. It's just been there forever. This is like, you're dead. If you're between two portals like this without your team to support you, these guys are dead. You just bounce between the portals and poke them, and there's nowhere they can go. There's nothing they can do. So, definitely something to keep in mind with a Medivh. That's the Doma variant, very, very high-skilled Medivh player. That's what he does. He hunts people down as a bird, finds them when they're by themselves, and puts a portal on either side of them, and then just says, where are you going to go? You can't go anywhere. I'm just going to hit you with Qs from these portals until you die. And it works pretty well. So, anyways, speed this bad boy back up. Speed a big bug bad up. That's what I said, I think. Tracer really wants to flank, but like 5-5-5, come on now, you know? Like you have 3 health. Look at her. How do you live? Oh. The bounce. The bounce on the Junkrat mine actually ended up taking her out, so that's funny. And we always appreciate comedy on the Legends of Quick Match. Speaking of comedy, here's a Gazlo getting knocked around, and I think, like, killed, right? Like, ooh, the Gravo bomb goes down. I think he just saved... Oh. Pardon? Pardon, Gazlo. Scusi? You walk backwards. That was a mini-map click if I've ever seen one in my life. So, blue team is doing pretty well here, but the red team did finally get their gems in. So this is their opportunity. Their opportunity to make magic happen. Cassia, what's them stacks at? 25, almost there. Doing pretty well. Picked up the pace again. So, like, the Spider Queen doesn't say stuff like that in the real game. She just says it in replays, which is weird. I don't like her, like, knowing which team is red and which team is blue. Like, I want her to be, like, this solipsistic kind of, like, in the lore. Whoa! 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 What? Gotta watch that again. The bounce. So the bounce followed Medivh through the portal, which is, you know, hilarious. So here's Cassia poking away, poking away. Medivh's getting a little low. She throws down the lightning ball. He comes out, and the ball actually bounces, like it follows him through the portal because the bounce had already gone off, and he died. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a warm family Christmas when that happens. Surrounded by your loved ones, slipping away into the darkness. Was Medivh. I don't know where I was going with that. So red team spiders accomplished like a whole lot of jack shit, which is, you know, fine, I guess. They're still down. They don't have that 13 talent here, but you know, it definitely stabilized the lanes. That's a thing it did. And now Malthael being really aggressive. Yeah, you're real cocky, Malthael, when you have a medic on your booty. But you know what? You're not so tough anymore. Oh, there's the gravel bomb going down. Pulls in the Malthael. Speaking of guys that aren't that tough. Oh, but the Medivh protected, by the way. Hate that guy. The no fun police arrived in his squad car and abused a perp. The perp was Cassia in the Wonder Woman tint. Hold on, I forgot to check if so when you're playing the Wonder Woman Cassia tint, you have to use the invisible horse because Wonder Woman flies an invisible jet. And Hand Banana is not doing that, therefore he has failed as a Cassia, even though he's the lead animator on Cassia. Shh, don't tell anyone I said that. But you gotta ride the invisible horse, man. You're Wonder Woman. It's come on. So that was between you and me. It's okay. It's okay. You might not have known. You might not have known the rules. I invented the rules of Cassia ever since I started playing her in Quick Match last week. So you have to abide by them. That's just the way it is, like Tupac said in that cover of some dorks song. Stukov is a bot. It's never fun. Checking out the builds here. We've got Plate of the Whale. Interesting. I like that. I actually wanted to mess around with that talent a little more. War Traveler, very good. Ball Lightning. And Thunder God's Vigor. So going for the cooldown reduction over the slow. Morales did end up dying there. I think I missed a kill. Sorry about that. But we do have blue Web Weavers turned in and 16 talents. So again, blue team is sitting on a turn in with a talent advantage. Junkrat with the nice moves on the bot. Launched himself on the other side of the bot and got the kill. So, you know, well played by him. There is the Ball Lightning going off, and then Junkrat bombed himself out and then ulted, saving himself. So that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate that was ult got wasted in such a fashion. But yeah, Junkrat can create a lot of space, so it's definitely something to be aware of. Looking at viciousness, insatiable, what? Insatiable? Hold on. This is a talent? Greyman has this talent, apparently. 10 mana when he's attacking and war. That's terrible. He's never run out of mana in his life. Visceral attacks, reduced Razor Swipes cooldown, Executioner. I mean, everything else is fine. That talent choice is a little weird. I didn't even realize he had that. Nazebo has decided to just... He's like, you know what? I'm just going to die. And he let it happen. Cassia, though, is not giving up. There's a lot of bombs going down with the old spread volley, and Hand Banana getting out with like 3 health there. Yikes. So there's this weird picture of Cassia in the bottom left of the screen here. Look, it looks like the Brady Bunch opening theme. Like I want Cassia's family to like start appearing in like a grid. Like there'll be other Amazons and then like the Necromancer Zool. But yeah, I don't know what that's about, but there it is. That's what we get to see now. Oh, look, it changes. It's just the UI, but the UI didn't load, just the portraits. Interesting. Bum 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 dum dum. Here's the story of a man named Greymane who just got a brand new skin of his own. So, checking out what's going on now over here. Malthael popping the Tormented Souls on the bot and the Gazebo. He's got the Nano Boost. I'm sorry, the Stim Drone. He's got a medic pocket healing him this entire game. This Malthael is living in paradise. Everything a Malthael could ever want. Just their very own Morales. Their own personal Morales. Man, I'm like Weird Al today. I've got all the parody songs. So yeah, looking gross, looking not good for the red team. Of course, it has never looked good for the red team. Cassia goes down somewhere. I missed it. Love that Greymane skin. Greymane is not afraid. Tracer recalls in the same spot and somehow lives. So Greymane got so confused by the recall button that he just ran in a circle there and didn't get a free kill. So you hate to see that, you know? You hate it. You really do. You really, really do. So, this game's like 1/5 of the way done. This is the Return of the King special edition of quick match games, and it's gonna have like 12 endings, just like that movie, and really make me angry. So, the Protect actually, wow, did he take extended Protect duration? Yeah, he took Enduring Will. So, Tracer dropped the bomb. The Tracer ult onto him, and Medivh ulted way too early, but because he took that talent, it actually stopped him from dying, so that's pretty interesting. Of course, ideally, you would want to just use the Force of Will correctly and then have it heal you. And Medivh goes down to another lightning ball as he portals. This is pretty funny. So Tracer actually got 2 kills there, and Cassia got a 3rd, so looking pretty a glimmer of hope here for the red team. They've killed 1 fort. All 3 forts are down for them. They have a bot. You know, there are definitely some issues with red team's chances in this game, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens, especially when I speed it up because this game's too long. So, doing this, we're gonna go a little faster. Nothing's happening. Greymane's trying to defend, but he can't because Gazebo has poke. Level 20 talent. So, what the blue team is doing here is they lost 3 people, and then they didn't, like it spooked them to lose 3 people, so they didn't feel comfortable or have the communication to get together with their level 20 talents and win this game. They should just be going and fighting and wiping, but they don't do that. Ooh, the ball lightning goes down, but the rocket ride does go off in time, and Hand Banana is going to take a buttload of damage from the old rocket ride. She doesn't have any armor against that. And for those of you wondering how much a buttload is, it's 9/10 of a Cassia's health pool. That's a buttload. 1 butt full of Cassia damage. I'm sorry, Junkrat damage. There is a stim drone going down on Junkrat. Interestingly enough, he's blowing the minions all over the map. So 3 people end up dying on the side of the red team. So when you're the red team here, you've got 3 people dead. You just want a level 20 versus 19 fight. This is like the worst thing that could happen to you, is having 3 people die right as you hit 20. That's like GG, you know. But blue team does not seem to be in any hurry to win this game. So right here, you've got people dead for 30 seconds. You could easily kill a keep. But instead, Junkrat's opting to just spam his ult, because that's what level 20 Junkrats do. They spam their ult. Here he comes. Woo! Stukov bot. I don't know what Stukov bot's doing. Stukov bot has his own ideas, man. He's... I mean, he's gonna die, right? Yeah, okay. Junkrat really taking his time there. So, feeling bad for the red team. They have a Stukov bot that they can't do anything about. Well, they could ping him. It would probably be very helpful to ping that guy so he doesn't do stuff like that. But 4 of them are back up. Blue team has opted not to win the game. They weren't in the mood. They were in the mood for this and for dancing in the middle lane. And Junkrat's in the mood for just spamming his ult and killing a Gazlo, which is exactly what he does. So this is where someone like Junkrat can be really problematic in a quick match, because boy, that medic didn't even try to live. Because in order to deal with this Junkrat bull, you have to like be like, all right, team, we need to like coordinate and all just blow up, like burst Junkrat, which this team definitely has the means. Oh, looks like they just did exactly what I said, and I missed it. I'll rewind. I'll rewind. I actually do want to see that. Sorry, bros. Sorry. So there's Junkrat thinking he's a badass. So Junkrat thinks he can just spam his ult, like, and that's exactly what you need to do. He got overconfident and just died trying to spam his ult and be cheesy. But it did buy space, and they were able to get a boss, so it's probably still worth it, because really, who cares about a Junkrat? Gazlo did die in the process, so it's a 4v3 with the boss pushing. Blue team can't really... Ooh, there's the infinite ball lightning going. Oh no, actually she went Titan's Revenge. Nice talent, I like Talon's Revenge. Titan's Revenge, sorry. Hand banana. Clearing it out. Tracer dying to a Greymane. So I don't know if this Greymane knows it or not, but this 3-1 next to his name means he has 31 gems. Let's see what he does with them. He hasn't done anything so far. There he goes. Alright, that didn't take too long. Just like 10 minutes. So, blue teams get their web weavers. They decide they don't want web weavers and a boss at the same time. They want them staggered. Probably not the most ideal play, but that's okay. Blue team is making me real mad. This is going to instantly get evaporated. It spawned right in the middle of them. Nazebo's going to take care of this. Does he have ye old Vile Infection? He doesn't, which is... It's like hard not to get 175 on this map, but whatever. I won't give him too much grief. Stacks are done for Cassia. 28 on this, so yeah. All right. There is the ball lightning going down. Hand banana should be okay there. He's trying to kite. That's a really tough matchup for Cassia with the percentage damage. So. Good thing to back out of that. Tracer is just being annoying. Thorn in the side here. There is a Junkrat. He's going to be looking to press his R button after he presses his 1 button. Okay, he pressed all his buttons. He's going to press R now. Okay, he's really bad instead. And Nazebo does die to the Tormented Souls, though, unfortunately. This medic is getting a lot of value with the Malthael combo. It's a good duo. Cassia's back. She's fully healed. Looking to spam some Qs, and there's that Enduring Will, just making Tracer's ult really, really hard to land. So 2 for 1 in favor of the blue team. Let's see if blue team actually wants to ever actually siege with anything they do. They got a boss, they didn't siege. They got web weavers, they didn't siege. They had 20 versus 19, they didn't siege. They killed 3 people, they don't siege. And that's why we love Quick Match, because it's... You know in Overwatch, when you're in the arcade and there's that Fighters of the Storm game that has the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 sprites? That's what a lot of people think this game actually is. And I just love it. I don't get angry or bitter at all about it. Just so you know. Handman doing her best to poke this down, but the Morales healing, the safeguard, the enduring will, it's going to make it hard to do any kind of isolated instances of damage like that. So, let me ask you a question. You're 23 minutes into the game. You just killed 2 of the enemy's heroes. Your Junkrat's about to spawn. Their keeps walls are open. What do you do? What do you do? What's the ideal play? If you said get knights that just die and give the other team experience even though it doesn't matter for either team. If you said get knights which are just going to push down a lane without any hero support and die, then you, my friend, are a hero of the storm. Because that's exactly what you do. Just ask blue team. No, I'm kidding. Neither of these teams should be doing this. I hate you all. So these knights are going to clash in the middle. Nothing's going to happen. Both teams just wasted their time and their energy. Now, it was okay for red team because they had 2 people dead. So that buying time is great for them. Blue team, you do not get to come to my birthday party. And it was going to be pretty sick. It was a Lego Ninjago themed birthday party. And you don't get to come because you got that camp. There's the ult going down. Hand Banana with the jukes. Looking like Barry Sanders there. With the shimmy. Nice ult, nerd. Unfortunately, the cooldown is now meaningless to Junkrat. But that was a nice juke. There's the Tormented Souls going down. Morales isn't there to save you, but Medivh is. Unfortunately, Stukov bot is going to die. And there's a Leyline Seal. I don't know what else to say about that Leyline Seal, but other than that was a Leyline Seal. But the go for the throw it happens. And Tracer really wasting her mobility to this game. I don't think she's... Oh, barely got that off. Again with the jukes. Hand Banana. Hand Banana should try out for the Detroit Lions. You know? With them jukes. Yeah. It's almost BlizzCon time, boys. You excited? I'm super excited. I will be at BlizzCon. I'll be able to see Hand Banana in person and talk about the time he got killed by a Greymane 25 minutes into the game because neither team would push. So here we go. Here we go. It's time for Sahara's triggered corner, where he tries to be funny, but he's actually so mad that it's funny to everyone but him. You just killed 2 motherfuckers. And they all back off. They're backing off. Look at this. They're backing off. They have man. They're fine. You have a Morales. Oh my god, they're going to get boss. Oh. I'm having an aneurysm. I'm actually having a heart palpitation mixed with a brain aneurysm. You do not need a PvE escort to push in this game. You have a Junkrat. You have a Greymane. You killed 2 people. You could just go. Okay. Whew. All right. I'm thinking about Eastern religions again, and I'm feeling a little better. Feeling a little better. Still not happy, but I'm feeling a little better. Okay. So there's Tracer, just, you know, doing a little poking. She's going to get out. She actually didn't waste all her blinks, like blinking in a circle and then killing herself. So that was nice. So, blue team has a boss. It looks like they even want to push with their boss. So, this is a very exciting moment for me in Legends of Quick Match. They're sieging behind their boss. Yes. Yes. Are they going to... Look. First guy who hits a building gets to go to my birthday party. There it was. It was Greymane. Greymane gets to come to my birthday party. Lego Ninjago. Themed. 2 for 2 there. A lot of ults going off. Medivh. Somebody got their viral infection, and it's Kel the Nazebo, because he just did some work there, as did the Ball Lightning. So, continuing the fight is, this Nazebo really needs to not die, but that's exactly what he's going to do. So, he got a little squirrely there. He needed, so you have a boss on your core, and you're out here trying to get bonus kills as Nazebo instead of saving your core, and then you die for it. That's essentially makes you the worst player alive. So, don't do that sort of thing. Sorry, you know, don't mean to publicly call anyone out like that, but I guess what I'm trying to say is if the thing you can do to hurt your team the most in Heroes of the Storm is that exact thing that you just did. You just traded your own life for 36% of the core's health. Like, you were like, I'm going to go make an ass of myself just to damage my own core. And, you know, it's a quick match. It's not like a big deal. It's not a big deal, but he says, the face when you lose like 40 gems. Yeah, you did that, like, all on your own. So, just, it's really hard in late game to make good decisions, and players, that's the part of the game players have least practice in, because the late game, like super late game like this doesn't happen enough, so you don't get to practice these kind of decisions much. That's the exact wrong decision. Hand banana again, avoiding the rocket ride. And then I'm kind of taking some anger out on the blue team, but on the bright side, they completely deserve it. So everything's okay. Anyways, if you guys, you know, see me at BlizzCon, have any requests for me at BlizzCon, I'd be happy to do it. You know, I'll be live tweeting from the old Twitter, Storm Legacy Team Twitter. I take requests, you know, as long as they're like legal and socially acceptable in the BlizzCon environment. I'll do it for you, man. You got a question for a developer? I'll hunt him down. You want a picture of me with Dustin Browder on my lap? I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen, man. Cassia. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to just outright say getting ropes is always bad in the late game. I think there's probably something better to do with your time. Let's take a look around the map, see if there is. So you got 47 gems. That's not enough. Okay. So you turning ins, whatever. Clearing this could be happening. I'm not sure that's necessarily any better than this, so I'm not going to say you absolutely should be doing that. But again, Junkrat. Oh, I don't know if he's actually doing it, but this doesn't do anything. Like, it literally doesn't do anything. At least this gets you some gems. And really, gems are the name of the game right now, right? The game is so late that these spiders are really powerful. What's more powerful? Taking some steps towards getting your spiders or getting these knights, right? So let's think about how these knights are actually a detriment to your late game. You need gems to win this game. You don't have enough. What do the knights do? They push. They make it harder for you to get gems. Hold on. I think the voice of Sahara just rang in Hand Banana's head. It was like, wait a minute. I think... No. Don't. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Okay. So he probably saw his team engaging and was like, oh, I've got to go help the team. But I like to think he heard the lessons of Sahara. Now imagine for a moment, picture, if you will, a place called the Twilight Zone. A place where you actually listen and remember when Sahara Drac tells you not to get camps in the late game. Picture standing here with your team when that team fight broke out. You were already there. Maybe this tracer lives. Maybe you wipe them. Who knows? Only the denizens of the Twilight Zone. So that's my point, right? You're over here doing something that makes it harder for you to win in the late game. It makes gems harder to get. You're not with your team. Shit goes down, and you're not there. You could have won that fight, man. You could have won that fight. And again, I'm analytical in these quick match games. I know quick match is like, I don't try that hard in quick match either. Like, I'd probably be doing dumb stuff too. But since we're here, we're on YouTube together, We're all holding hands. We're all eating the Eucharist together. The Eucharist of Tomb of the Spider Queen. I don't know what that is, but the point is, since we're all here, I might as well try to give some good lessons, right? That's all I'm saying. So, Tracer is dead. There's a siege happening. Blue team doesn't have enough gems. They want to escort these knights in. Medivh saved the hell out of Malthael there. Bombs away happens, and it's a whiff. It's a big old whiffaroo. So Banana has learned the ways of Rocket Ride this game. He knows how to dodge that now. So that's good. This siege is not good because the Junkrat just is in love with his R button. Like, he just thinks it's so good to, like, constantly Rocket Ride when really he should be sieging this keep. He could be using his spread volley and his Q over and over, and this keep might be dead if he wasn't so ult happy. Like, your ult's not that cool, brother. Sorry. It's like cheesy as hell, but it's not that cool. Tracer's looking to poke. She's worried about a boss, but it was a bait. She's got to get out of there, though. There's the portal going down. Tracer's in trouble. She had one blink left in the chamber. Woo, I thought that Medivh was going to kill her. Scary stuff, brothers. Scary stuff. Look at me. You look at me right now. Look at me. You look. You stop this. You see that? Okay. Yeah, I shaved for Halloween. Don't judge. Don't you judge me. All right, going back. I feel I don't need to reiterate what's happening here anymore, so I'm just going to let it go. Here's a place where your team could be dying or killing. So, boss is about halfway down. The red team's kind of taking their time checking it out, but there they go. They have the confirm. So let's look at the situation. We have about a 1/4 health boss. We have bad positioning from a Greymane who wanted a bush gank. There is the gravel bomb. Oh, this is just a disaster for the blue team. This is okay. So that Greymane really did not expect to be killed like that, and he totally. Oh my God, this Tracer almost died to the medic auto attacks. With the whiff. Oh, get her. Yeah. And that's the beauty of having 2 stacks of Q. Right there. You get to miss one. It's alright. Here's those knights. When you wipe the team, knights are pretty good late game. I'll give you that. There's a keep. It's dead. I think this game might be over. There's a boss. They have enough gems, actually. They might have wanted to stop off and do that first, but that's okay. They got excited. No, actually, I like this play more. No, I don't, because if they drop their gems, it's really bad news. But you have Vile Infection. You're not going to drop your gems. That core is dead as hell due to the Zebo and the boss. So that's it. GG. That was a Legend of Quick match starring Banana in the solo queue. The solo queue. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you submit some games to me. Given the MVP in the game to Greymane, I do not think that was the MVP of this game. I think the MVP of this game was Nazebo. So, that's just me. Not just because of Vile Infection either. If you'd like to submit a game to Legends of Quick Match, please email it to saharadrack@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email saharadrack@gmail.com. I will see y'all at BlizzCon. I'm really excited. And this has been Smooth Romance Radio in the evening with Sahara Drac.